We are looking forward to today among other days. Shiba Inu is making a slow but steady recovery. At last, whales are making a triumphant cameo. People in the millions are rushing. Next week, you can see the penny dream come true. Furthermore, it is expected to continue for the foreseeable future. Tell me what's happening, and what exactly is the topic of my speech. Give me a moment to explain. Your daily dose of Shiba wealthy coins is here. If you are interested in Shiba and want to learn more, you have come to the right place. Stay ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency business and get the scoop on all the newest news predictions by subscribing. Click the like button to receive more Shib news. A major occurrence took place not long ago. The appearance of the whales startled the entire Shiba Inu community. It shook it to its very core, I swear. The decisions made had a major impact, changing the game's trajectory. A major message about the Shiba Inu's future is also being conveyed by it. Minimalist wallet shuffling is not the topic at hand. The kind of shift that happens just before a major event is about to take place is what this was. Moreover, this is the most astounding aspect. There are other noisemakers besides the whales. In recent times, Shiba Inus have accomplished a number of noteworthy feats. The kind that makes you question if Shiba Inu is really making a comeback. It seems like the comeback has already started, yes. If this momentum keeps building, it might bring the price down a few notches. Some people are even starting to bring up the 1-cent concept again. Totally insane. No, probably not. Still, more details need to be revealed, so please be patient. Sure, that's great. You could be thinking about it. Is the graph, though, reacting to this already? It was dismantled not long ago by one analyst. Also, you could get the chills from his comments. According to him, Shiba Inus are firmly and silently coiling into a huge symmetrical triangle. Imagine it like a spring that, under constant tension, will eventually snap. When it occurs, the escape might be devastating, potentially increasing by a factor of 17 from where it is now. That kind of move isn't done just anywhere. When that happens, parabolic runs start. It is clear from this arrangement that this is the intended outcome. No, that is not an exaggeration or background noise. There is an imminent explosion of pure technical energy. How then came to pass? Shiba Inu whale activity has exploded, which may indicate that the biggest players are covertly reinvesting. There has been a staggering spike in the past month's purchases by wallets holding more than 1% of the overall Shiba Inu supply. Enhance your cognitive abilities by a factor of dozens, leading to a net flow gain of approximately 30 times. According to on-chain data, these mega investors bought roughly 2 trillion coins all at once, a daily buying spree 4 times larger than usual. One pleasant feature is that sort of steady buildup. The wise investors' confidence is rising again, and they're more bullish than before. Due to the massive breakout caused by renewed whale activity, the value of Shiba Inu surged by about 3 times in early 2023. Are you still thinking about this? Alright, everything is in place to repeat that over. If the past is any indicator, Shiba Inu would try to reclaim its early this year records, which were twice as high as the present trading range. It appears like the big players are getting ready for another epic run. What with billionaires still buying tokens and hopeful patterns developing under the surface of the charts, is it possible for Shiba Inus to reach new heights? It seems like the answer is yes from every angle. Keep an eye out. Perhaps this is the first step towards something much larger. Furthermore, is correct. Another expert claims that things have recently gotten much worse. According to the latest data from Into the Block, the concentration of Shiba Inu held by big portfolios, popularly known as whales, has now reached an astounding 74%. This means that just a few of well-known people own 3/4 of the world's Shiba Inu. They are also not just any old wallets. The following addresses either own 1% or more of the available Shiba Inu or have been holding large packs of the breed for a long time. So, what does this mean in practice? This would indicate that these creatures are not just playing about, but are actually betting big bucks. In most cases, this kind of concentrated ownership is deliberate. Significant financial resources with firm confidence. They believe that the price will rise quickly soon, so they are presently stocking up. When individual investors are not in a mad dash to put money into the market, it becomes even more interesting. While the public is becoming aware of the impending chaos, this is the time when the whales quietly congregate. Once the buzz is formed, the retail industry follows suit. The whales will already be having fun by then. This setup is really exciting. Why was it done? For the simple reason that we have met this story before. This same day in the year 2023 came to a close. Massive fortifications, stealthy purchases, and heightened concentration were all launched by whales. And suddenly, bang! The Shiba Inu price experienced a meteoric rise of 300% in only a few short weeks due to a breakout. With the observers' rapt attention from the start, it went from calm to chaos in an instant. Theirs was the most fruitful endeavor. And here we are, staring back at us with flickering lights like before. It is fair to say that Shiba Inu is unquestionably in that dangerous stage. The peaceful area just before the tempest. The kind where you can either lie down on the rocket and miss the launch, or get on board and ride it before anybody else sees it go off. Who can say for sure? As long as these creatures keep putting forth effort, the 1 cent fantasy might come true a lot faster than expected. Very possibly the week after that. Is this completely ridiculous? Possibly so. But the most audacious moves in the Bitcoin world usually happen when nobody is looking. You can already see how tall the building is. In recent times, the Shiba Inu has seen a remarkable renaissance, reaching new heights. The 25 most valued cryptocurrencies as of today, according to CoinMarketCap, the market capitalization metric. It is a noteworthy occurrence. Despite its recent tumble out of the top 25, it is making a triumphant comeback. That kind of move is deliberate. It shows that momentum is changing quite quickly. Nevertheless, what follows is even more fascinating. This revival is happening alongside other similar phenomena. The latest surge in Ethereum has involved more than just Ethereum. Along with it, it is dragging the rest of the market, especially the meme coin space. Shiba Inus are in the front of that category. The Shiba Inu is inherently linked to the Ethereum network since it is built entirely on top of it. Put simply, Shiba Inu sees a substantial boost in value every time Ethereum goes through a surge. Now, the surrounding atmosphere has changed drastically, even if there wasn't a major Shiba Inu specific declaration to start this latest price increase. The public is enthused once more. An appetite for danger is on the rise again. Meme currencies tend to rekindle the cryptocurrency flame more quickly than any other commodity. At the moment, Shiba Inus are in that zone. Essentials and practicality are not the only considerations. Thinking ahead to the next wave is also a part of it, as is sentiment, momentum, and smart money. Even whales know that hype has risen to the position of king. Both the experts and the charts are showing it. Put it all together. A lot of whales are buying up stocks at once in the market. The concentration of ownership is on the rise. New breakout patterns are beginning to take shape. The market is being propelled higher by Ethereum, and SHU is once again receiving attention. A perfect tempest is the outcome. That time in early 2023, right before Shiba Inu had their incredible run, comes to mind. Everything is on fire, everyone is really excited, and this could be just the start. Even while thinking about the far future, Shiba Inu is looking quite bright. Speculators have noticed that Shiba Inus are currently trying to accomplish what is known as an on-zero breakthrough. The lack of the usual large volume that would enable it suggests that it is trying to overcome a significant cost barrier. It would be like trying to drive a car up a hill with a little wind. Although it is technically possible, it is quite rare and requires a lot of extra force to be accomplished. The Shiba Inu is trading just below a psychological price barrier, which puts it in close proximity to a significant resistance level. By rubbing against that line, it is trying to break through. But there is a catch. We still need to adjust the loudness to our liking. Such breakouts, which don't include substantial trade dealing, often look promising at first.